Good morning. It is Thursday today, day number 21. Today is pretty significant because when I started this journey, I thought it was only going to be a 21-day lockdown. So I'm faced with a little bit of a turning point and a decision to make for the rest of lockdown. Some of you over this period of time have asked about this logo that I'm wearing and why do I wear it so often? Well, it's become a very, very special group of people that I work with. It's an organization called Leading with Humanity. And we've chosen as our logo this magnificent tree or branch of a tree called the Zizyphus mucronata. It's deeply symbolic. First of all, in English, it's called the buffalo thorn. And secondly, in Afrikaans, it has the most wonderful descriptive terminology. It's called the blinkblaar, or shiny-leafed wag 'n bietjie boom. And wag 'n bietjie means wait a bit. It forms a dense network of thorns and branches. And so when you get stuck in this tree, if you're trekking or walking, you have to wait a bit. You can't be in a hurry. You have to take time to unpick yourself from the branches of this tree. Very symbolic for us along the journeys that we walk with people is that the branch itself has a very zigzag shaped pattern. And many of the people from those local areas say that that is a lot like our lives. It is never a straight road. It is never lit up by Eskom with no potholes and painted white lines to show us the way. It takes many twists and turns. And I guess we're at a twist and a turn. Interestingly, the language is often not so much ups and downs, but rather twists and turns. How do we know if an up is an up or a down is a down? Only time will tell. And maybe, although we think this time is a down, there could be some ups that emerge. What's symbolic is that at every single turning point, you may notice that there's a small hooked thorn which points backwards. That reminds us that when we reach these turning points, these nodes in our life, we should spend some time looking back, reflecting, remembering the places we've been to, the people that we've enjoyed meeting, the lessons that we've learned. But it also represents the things which hold us back from taking the next step of the journey. And perhaps many of us find ourselves hooked at this time. The straight thorn is there as a reminder that the journey of our lives is yet to be lived, and that we should spend some time projecting forward, thinking about what a future might look like. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do a little more of? And predominantly, who would we like to spend more time with? And so this is a tree that is packed full of stories. It has much meaning in metaphor. And I could speak for a long time about this tree. I think we are at one of those nodes, and who knows how long that node will last. But I was really moved by a story last night. There's a man who's 99 years old. His name is Captain Tom Moore. Please look him up on Google. He decided that he would make a difference to the National Health Service, NHS in England. He's an ex-war veteran, fought in India, in Burma. And he decided that he would do 100 laps of his garden on a Zimmer frame. He thought he might attract a small £1,000 donation from people that might log in. As of a few hours ago, he has got just a few laps to go of his garden and has raised over £13 million for the NHS. Now perhaps there's some inspiration in that a man who's 99 years old, who turns 100 on the 30th of April, finds in his node a point to move forward. And what an inspiration you are, Captain Tom Moore. I hope you find some inspiration today in the node, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.